Thank you for tuning into another episode of WGC Fits. Today I'm joined with Captain Ballspeed. Golf clap, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the new Mizuno Pro Line golf clubs. So we have the 245, the 243, and the 241. These are very much kind of built off of the success of the 22 kind of X line, if you will. And we're starting off with the 245. So, Mr. Ballspeed, tell us what you think.
So I'm assuming this is still the player's distance iron?
Yeah, I would still categorize this as a player's distance type club. You have what looks to be a little bit of a progressive kind of hollow thing going on here.
Yeah.
It looks like the pitching wedge, for example, has a little bit more solid body than, let's say, a 7-iron.
Yeah.
And then the other thing to note on this guy is a little bit stronger in loft. So we have a 30-degree loft on this guy. Okay. Same kind of custom fitting options available as always with Mizuno. So let's hit a couple and let's see what you think here.
So this is supposed to be a player's distance?
Yes, player's distance.
Looks very small for that.
Well, just like the 225, really good shape down by the ball.
Yeah.
Right? This one, I do understand where you're coming from. It might be a touch smaller. I haven't compared these two side by side yet. We literally just got these in.
Yeah.
But again, when it comes to player's distance, I don't think there's a club that looks better than these, let's say.
That was
There was a lot of ball speed out of a 7-iron.
that was nice.
That was 141. Review's over. Going home.
That's what it's supposed to do, right?
It goes far. That was really good, though.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's
I
what
like. Well, go
Great
ahead.
spin.
Yeah.
And again, not custom fit for you.
No.
We literally just opened these.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit high in terms of what it is. But it goes to show we can get someone who's a high speed player, high spin player, right? Something like this, and you're not going to see crazy spin, even in something that's a little too soft for you. But what I love is it's not like a straight bullet ball flight. That to have a 48-degree landing angle at 200-yard carry, that's fantastic, dude.
Especially with the height. I like the height.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
Like that went low. And it felt pretty good, too.
Mm-hmm. Good ball flight. And then, of course, Mizuno, they always feel great.
Yeah, I got that one a little high. But there's my cut.
The Ian cut.
The Ian cut. That one's going to go, yep, just a little far.
Now, pay attention to, like, the sound, right? Because remember, this club has some hollow stuff going on, right?
Yeah, but it's not loud.
And it doesn't sound bad, does it?
No.
It still sounds really nice. How about the feel? Does it feel
it's
pretty solid?
It's not like a trampoline.
So it's solid off the face. That's good. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it's butter. It's solid. Whee!
Well, that's about as consistent as it gets.
Yeah. I like that one.
I mean, you can't not like that.
Should we try to draw one?
Can you?
What?
Can you hit a patented Ian draw for us?
What's the patented?
Like 1 yard left?
We'll try to actually draw it.
The Ian draw is like the Trent fade.
Yeah, that had good movement.
That's actually a good draw.
It finished left of the 200.
Look at that.
We know how to play a draw now, ladies.
Even red is a draw.
Oh, dear.
That went too far. Come on.
That's what happens when you hit a draw.
But honestly, workability, right? That's something that in a player's distance iron is
very important.
Is welcome, I would say, because not all of them can do that.
All right, try to hit that one low. Oh, that's nice. A little too much fade, but that's my brand.
Oh, again, open that club face up to de-loft it.
Yeah,
Still
that's
not
what
bad.
it should do.
Still not bad.
Dude, that's a good
I'd say that's
golf
pretty
club.
good. And I will say we are going to do comparisons with all of these when we get proper fitting stuff in, as long as we are able to still.
Yeah.
I'd like to kind of do a little bit of a more direct comparison, not only to other players' distance irons that are kind of going to be coming out here pretty soon, but I'd also like to see visually the look compared to last year's stuff.
All right, what's next?
Not bad. So let's do the 243 next.
And this is the cavity back version?
Yep, little players cavity back type club. In all honesty, I love this club. I love the way Mizuno does this club. I think this club is very good. Just look and feel, I don't know if it gets much better than this. This is so good.
Now, the 245 was 30 degrees?
Yes. So this one's a little stronger, or a little weaker, I should say.
32?
32 degrees, yes. So progressively kind of stepping back a little bit. The player who's going to play this set and potentially even combo this with like a 2-4-5, right? In the scoring clubs, we're going to want a little more loft. So a little more control, and that's what the player playing this club is generally seeking.
There's very little offset.
No, this club looks great down by the ball.
Ooh, that was way softer. Oh.
Nice ball flight there. And still really good speed.
That went farther.
Not a whole lot farther. I mean, that's pretty comparable.
No, seriously, that felt great.
No, that was good. That was really good. We do know you like this Modus shaft.
Oh, that's a good
so
feeling.
Closer fit for you than the 2-4-5.
Yeah. But again, different audience. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good golf ball.
That's really good right there.
All right, what are we doing?
I think with this, one of the things they're trying to do is, again, have a little bit more of a compact kind of look to them.
It looks small.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to cut one here. Oh, yeah.
She can cut. Can she draw?
That's a great question.
Because this one, I would say that it would probably be a little easier for you to turn the 2-4-5 over.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see what this does.
I have confidence in myself.
Oh, I have all the confidence in Captain Ballspeed. Yeah, that's a draw for sure.
Yeah, that even felt smoother or buttery soft. Jeez.
That was a really good strike.
Yeah.
Really good ball flight too. I love that. Give me a low guy.
What, low one?
Give me a low guy, yep.
Yep. Oh, these feel good.
Yep. This is going to be a club. I know this club's going to do really well for us. That club, like I said,
feels good.
It just checks so many boxes for guys. You know, and to be fair, it does have a touch of
It didn't get the spin rate.
A touch of help in there for a club that looks that good, you know? Like it's not like it's going to be super, super hard to hit. For the player looking for this club, I would argue that's definitely one that everyone should try, let's say.
That was a beautiful golf club.
Now we have the 2-4-1. Now this is a beautiful golf club as well. Now, we both played kind of bladed stuff in the past, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying this guy's looking pretty tight.
It looks pretty small.
Pretty small.
Well, compared to what the irons I just got are.
Correct, yeah. I mean, what you're playing is a little bit bigger than this. Not to say
there's
you can't
not
play
much,
these, but you're looking for something a little bit extra.
There's not much room for the ball down here.
You're asking for a little more groove line?
Just a smidge on the right, or the heel, really.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see if we got a shank in us.
Yeah, no, I don't see that. I see just straight money balls with these out of you.
You mean like that?
Yep, like I said, straight money ball. That was pretty good, dude.
I'm just surprised that it goes so low. Oh, yeah, it didn't read it.
Again, think about where the center of gravity on this club is going to be compared.
It's much higher.
Much higher, because we don't have any of that cavity back, right?
Yeah.
The higher the center of gravity, the more directly behind the ball you're going to be at impact.
Oh,
that's going to allow the workability, but it's also going to put some pressure on the strike, and it's going to produce a lower ball flight. And when you miss one, it's going to look like this ball.
Yeah.
Fall a bit short.
That was a little tinny. There we go.
To be honest, I'm glad you hit that, because the miss that the player playing these is going to want to see is not necessarily something that's going to take off right or left on them, but fall short and in line.
Yeah.
You know? And it's having a hard time reading spin.
I guess.
We'll hit a couple more.
But that's where, trajectory-wise, it went.
Mm-hmm.
Or launch-wise, I should say.
Yeah, and we know, right? We know that TrackMan at times can miss a spin, and when it misses a spin, we see a little bit of a longer golf shot in general out of you.
Like that should go about 190.
That was a beautiful-looking golf shot. It's going to be one of these.
TrackMan's making me work today. Like I'm hitting them right there every time.
Spin rate. Nope.
All right, give me off normalized because I'm curious. Yeah, those were
more
all
in line with what it should be.
Yeah, all 190.
190
what did I
across the
say?
board.
Okay.
Let's go one more here. We'll do your draw, your cut, and your low.
Well,
Now,
okay.
this you should have no problem moving.
Which one you want?
The low high draw. Cut.
The low high what?
Low high draw cut.
Oh, little high draw cut.
No. Give me the low ball. Let's start low. I'm just messing with you. Okay.
That was ridiculously low.
We got the low. And I'm guessing that should be a little spinny too if it catches it. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's go draw.
Draw?
We're changing it up. Pressure on the ball strike.
Oh, way easier to draw.
Mm-hmm. And again, that's almost like what it is when you got clubs like this, right? You commit to that shape and you get through it, right? Being an athlete behind the ball, you're going to get some shape and some movement for sure.
All right. Nice big old cutty cut.
The cutty cut.
Oh, that was the Trent cut.
No, Trent can cut all that. That was a Trent draw in the form of a cut.
Yeah.
Not bad though. I mean, technically speaking, that is a cut.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about the differences that you notice in between all when you're hitting them. Like pretty distinct feel in categories almost, right?
I can definitely feel the ball speed on the 245, but I can feel I guess playability is the word with this one.
Yeah.
And even
control.
the 243 too.
And that's the thing that I've always loved about the Pro Line from Mizuno is when you look at just a complete set, right? Because like as a fitter, this is often what I look at. I don't evaluate clubs individually. I look at how clubs can kind of sit together, right? Because thinking combo sets, guys like those and whatnot. Something like this would just blend like effortlessly, you know? And it really is designed almost to kind of work like that, right? The other thing to kind of take into account is, again, from a total set perspective, I like to see pretty distinct kind of cuts in between for like the clubs, right? Like I don't want the player's distance to drift into the player's cavity back, and I don't want the blade to drift into that, right?
Yeah.
These are, again, very clear cut for me. So I like the line. I've always liked the Mizuno Pro Line. Just good clubs, and I think that if anyone's interested in these, definitely worth coming and giving them a try.
Yeah.
Ian approved?
Ian approved.
AJ approved. Definitely going to be WGC approved.
Woo.
You guys are interested, come check them out. We'll see you. Please like and subscribe.